Hey students, it's Mr. Ezzy again with another social emotional lesson. I'm excited to be before you all today. Hope you guys and gals had an exceptional weekend. I hope that you guys are having a fresh start to your Monday, and I hope today's lesson will bring some insight, will bring some healing, will bring some motivation to help you guys move in the right direction. But today we're going to be talking about something very important, like I always say. But today we're going to be talking about significant moments. Again, significant moments. We all have them. We've all had them. And those significant moments play a very pivotal role in how we move today. But let's get right into my book, As He Says. As is for the students I serve. We're going to be on page 146. And we're going to be reading under the section called Memories. And there's a lot of very powerful points in this paragraph. So I want you guys to flow with me, to go with me, and see what this paragraph has to show us. But let's go ahead and read. Be very careful what you do today, because what you do today could be tomorrow's memories. Significant moments will always produce significant memories. Right now, you can remember every significant thing that has happened to you, whether by you or through someone else. It is important to know how to remember, because usually when we reach back into our memories, there are some emotions attached to them. Healing takes time, and it's hard for some of us to escape what happened. Your past was not meant to be a place of residence. It was meant to be a place of reference, a place where you reach back for intel to help you with going forward. So many students are so stuck in the past that they rarely open the present. Your greatest gift is today. The best way to change the past is to change the way you move today. You can't erase the past, but you can erase its negative effects. How you remember matters. Create new and positive memories. Move differently and remember differently. See, students, it's very important for us to understand how memories impact our lives. Every step you make today will have some level of impact tomorrow. It's very important that we move differently today so that we can remember a beautiful past. But let's get right into our paragraph, and we're going to break it down sentence by sentence and really process how we can remember our significant moments differently. Let's get right into the first sentence. Be very careful what you do today, because what you do today could be tomorrow's memories. That's very important, students. What you do today will determine what you think about tomorrow. In your life, in your future, it's very important that you make decisions today that your future self will rejoice at. One day, 40, 50, 60 years from now, you'll be sitting on the front porch thinking about your life. And my goal as a coach, my goal as a BMT, my goal as Mr. Ezzy is to help you make the best decisions today that you can rejoice about them tomorrow. And it's very important that we are careful at the decisions that we make every day, because the decisions that you make today will echo throughout your life. Be very careful what you do today, because what you do today could be tomorrow's memories. If you want to have something great to think about in regards to what you do today, move differently today. Let's get right to the next sentence. Significant moments will always produce significant memories. Be very careful what you do, because many students are unaware of just how sound and how powerful their decisions are. That what you do today, if it's significant enough, will produce a significant memory. All of us can remember something that significantly happened to us in our past and is affecting the way we move today. Some of us, we are experiencing low self-esteem. Some of us are in a depression state. Some of us are in a happy state based upon what we did in our past. Significant moments will always produce significant memories. Right now, you can remember every significant thing that has happened to you, whether by you or through someone else. Your decisions are your decisions, but some students right now are experiencing negative memories from what somebody else did to them. And I understand that some of you all right now are in your formative years, you're growing and your brain is developing, but it's very important that you hone in and see how this significant moment, whether through you or through someone else, could be used for your good later. Now, I understand some of you all are in some very interesting situations. Some of you all have experienced some very ugly things, but the good thing is, students, you survived it. Just make sure that you don't allow the incident of yesterday to continue to cause trauma today. If you change the way you think about that moment, you can live and survive and thrive from that moment. But before I go forward, let's talk about what is a memory. A memory is a thought of the past. It is what you think about the past, or how you think about the past. It is actual tangible evidence of a past experience. And that's why it's very important for you to really make sure you manage your moments now so that your memories can be fresh. Because many students are making careless decisions now, not knowing the ramifications, not knowing the consequence of the decisions. Like right now, we're in a remote learning. And if you don't take time to maximize this moment, to read, to do your math, to do what your teachers are asking you to do, then you can find yourself behind. I know right now that it's tempting and it's more exciting to be on Fortnite or Minecraft or to be on TikTok or to be whatever, but you have to understand that one day down the road, you're going to look back at today and either rejoice at your decisions right now or regret those decisions. So everybody must understand that significant moments matter. Let's keep going. Right now, you can remember every significant thing that has happened to you, whether by you or through someone else. It is important to know how to remember, because usually when we reach back into our memories, there are some emotions attached to them. See, everything, not everything, but every significant moment you make, your body, your emotional realm will naturally surround that thought or surround that significant moment with an emotion. Some of us right now, that if you even think about your dad, if you even think about your mom, if you even think about a student, if you even think about a person, a natural emotion arises, whether it's a good emotion or a bad emotion. And if not careful, you will produce resentment towards that person, or you will produce, how can I put it, a strong, good emotion about that person that could cause you to be in danger later. It's very important for you to really process your emotions. There are facts behind every feeling. You heard me talk about that before. You have to find the facts behind those feelings. And the fact is, right now, you survived it. But do not allow your thoughts to traumatize you going forward. So it's very important that we understand the power of emotions and the power of actions. Because every action that you make, or every action a person does towards you, if you don't take responsibility, I know you're young, but if you don't take the time to say, you know what a person does to me and what I may have done to myself in my past, I'm not going to allow those moments to define me. It's crazy how many of us have been defined by past moments. You are not your past. You are the fruit of your actions today. Right now, you can make better decisions. Right now, you can make better memories, and you can look at your past experience, and no matter if it was caused by you or caused by someone else, to release those toxic emotions around those things so that you can be released towards your future. See, it doesn't matter what may have happened. See, I grew up in a home without my dad, and when I was younger, I thought, man, not having my pops in the house put me at a deficit. But I realized going forward that I can utilize those experiences not to be mad at my dad, but to forgive my dad, because forgiveness gives you the opportunity to go forward. If you do not release what that person did to you or release yourself, you're going to hinder yourself from going forward. So you as a student, you can forgive, because forgiveness is a mindset. It's helping you to be able to say, you know what, I survived what they did to me. I survived what I did to myself. So I'm going to forgive myself and give myself the opportunity to go forward. I'm going to forgive what my mom may have done or didn't do. I'm going to forgive what my dad did or didn't did. I'm going to forgive what that person did or didn't do, so that I can go forward into my past. I'm going to remember my past differently so that I can propel to my future effectively. Right now, you can remember every significant moment that has happened to you, whether by you or through someone else. It is important to know how to remember, because usually when we reach back into our memories, there are some emotions attached to it. It is important for us to remember differently. Right now, I remember my childhood differently. Hindsight being 2020. As you get older, you will be able to see why things happen, why they had to happen to position you where you are. Let's keep going. Healing takes time. That's understandable. Healing takes time, and it's hard for some of us to escape what happened. Do not be a prisoner of a past significant moment. And I know a lot of you students right now are like, but Mr. Ezzy, man, I'm hurting. It's important for you to develop habits right now of processing your emotions, of processing how you feel. I do it now. I always keep a notebook, I always keep a sheet of paper, or if I can't, I open up my recorder on my phone. I process how I feel. Why do I feel sad? Why do I feel happy? Why do I feel borderline depressed? Why do I feel borderline impressed? Why do I feel these emotions? And I go all the way back to find the facts, because the facts gives me peace. The facts gives me faith. The facts gives me the opportunity to go forward. And no matter what it is, you survive it. Let's keep going. Healing takes time. Right now, as you're developing, as you're growing as a student, you're going to go through all kind of hurts and pains, and you're going to have very significant memories that you will never be erased. But you have the power to be empowered. Let's keep going. Healing takes time, and it's hard for some of us to escape what happened. Your past was not meant to be a place of residence. It was meant to be a place of reference, a place where you can reach back for intel to help you with going forward. I love that. I love that quote. Your past was not meant to be a place of reference, a residence. It was meant to be a place of reference. Now, what does that mean? Many of us live more in our past than we do today. We spend our nights thinking about what happened to us at 5, what happened to us at 7, what happened to us at 11. And for us, for parents that's watching with your child, you're struggling with what happened at 18, what happened at 24. But if you live at that place at 101 Abuse Lane or 107 Depression Avenue, if you live at that place of whatever it is, Lane, Boulevard, Avenue, Street, or Road, if you continue to live there, you will miss out on today's gift. Your past was not meant to be a place of residence where you live. That's not, you're not supposed to live there in your mind. You're not going to physically live there, but you will live there in your mind. It was meant to be a place of reference, a place that I can refer back to see just how strong I became, as a place of reference to see how I can help others endure what I've went through. That's why you have to understand the beauty of pain. That the most universal experience that every human will ever experience is pain. You will not escape it. Every one of us will feel it, but pain is necessary, because if I experience pain and produce from that pain, then I can develop books, I can develop resources, you can develop anything to help people with similar pain. You will always be in business when you solve people's pain, because no matter what, everybody's gonna go through pain. So what I do is I write books to help people with their pain. I create videos to help people with their pain, but if you live in pain, you can't help anyone else gain from their pain. But if you gain from your pain, you can gain from your pain. You see what I'm saying? If you gain from your pain and learn from it, then you can gain monetarily, you can gain financially, you can gain and have impact in people's lives. Let's keep going. Your past was not meant to be a place of residence. It was meant to be a place of reference. A place where you reach back for intel to help you with going forward. See, students, life is not about going backwards. Life is about going forward. So many students are so stuck in the past that they rarely open the present. Keyword present. Your greatest gift is today. Today is a present that was given to you. The moment that you took your breath, your first breath in awareness today, that's a gift. So many people are stuck in two different places. They're stuck in their past, or they're stuck in their potential. But what you do in your present will determine the presence that you may receive in what's possible. Do not live more in your past or in your future than you do today, because today is your gift. The decisions you make today, how you think today, will determine if you will be the gift. A gift that when you are unwrapped will be a blessing to so many others. Your greatest gift is today. The best way to change the past is to change the way you move today. If you change the way you think and you change the way you move today, you will make your past better. Let's keep going. You can't erase the past, but you can erase its negative effects. Student, there's one thing you can't erase, is your past. So think about that. If I can't erase my past, then let me make sure that I pass the test today so that I can have a pass towards my future. You don't want to keep making bad decisions, because if you keep making bad decisions, it'll affect the opportunities you will have in your future. You're going to be faced with temptations. You're going to be faced with opportunities to do things that you shouldn't do. But if you can hone in on this and say, you know what, Mr. Ezzy told me back when I was in 4th grade, he told me in that video when I was in 5th grade, that you can't erase the past. And if I can't erase the past, then I don't want to do things that's going to be used to haunt me later. You can't erase the past, but you can erase its negative effects. If you change the way you think about your past, the negative effects will be released. Let's keep going. How you remember matters. Remembering is an art form. How you remember is an art form. I look at my past as a reference point to keep my emotions at bay, because there's always a reason for the past. Create new and positive memories. Move differently and remember differently. Students, you know Mr. Ezzy loves you. And I know that some of you all are going through some tough things right now. Some of you all, you miss school, you miss your teachers, you may miss me, and you're like, but Mr. Ezzy, every day seems painful. That's why I want you to get at least a journal, a notebook, so that you're able to process your emotions, to process every significant moment. I have an activity that I want you to process. I want you to write down every significant moment that you have experienced till date. And I want you to write down the emotions that you're feeling, and I want you to really process them and really see how you can remember this differently. How you can one day utilize this, maybe in book form, maybe in painting form, maybe in a drama, in a play. How you can utilize this for dance. How you can utilize this to help others that are in pain. Like I said before, the universal language that we all share is pain. But all of us, not every one of us, gain from our pain. I want you to gain from your pain. I hope this discussion was a blessing to you. I hope it was beneficial. I hope it was impactful. Make sure you navigate the questions below and utilize this anytime. This video will be available on YouTube. If it's not available in your Google Classroom, you can utilize this going forward. This video will always be here, no matter if you're 18, 17, or what, no matter what age you get to. You can always utilize this video as a reference point. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.